Hi everyone, welcome to In Nature Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this fun little tarot reading video. We are going to be looking into what kind of guidance do you need to hear right now? What kind of direction should you be pointed in? What kind of guidance, encouragement, all that good stuff. So we are just going to get into it and see kind of what you need to hear right now. So we're going to start with group 1, 2, and 3. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and timestamps are going to be listed down below in the description box, so you can fast forward to your pile, and I'll see you at your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading for guidance on what you need to hear right now going forward, a specific situation. We're just going to get into it and kind of see what the cards want to say. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer personal readings if you are called. Link is down below, and we are just going to get started here and see what wants to come up for you for guidance. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and we have the Four of Pentacles. I definitely get the energy of just feeling left out, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant. You're feeling a little like, I guess, down in the dumps, if you will. There's almost this you feel like you're giving it your all, you're trying things, but there's this like stuck stagnancy of things not progressing and things not moving forward, and things just kind of feeling a little hopeless. Like you're like, I don't really know where to go from here. But the energy I'm getting, especially with this Six of Pentacles here, is that there is like almost like, energy, spirit, angels, the universe wants you to know that they see your hard work and it's not without, or not in vain. It's like they see it, but there is like, yes, there is this kind of resistance to maybe the timing or the answer that you want to hear, or maybe you heard like no from someone or some situation and you were really like, you had it down to a T. You're like, oh, I'm going to go for this person or ask them out or apply for that job and I'm going to get it. Like, I already know I'm going to get it. And then you hear nothing, or you hear no, or like, it's just like, but it's almost like that's how you're feeling here. But this is saying it's all on purpose, this direction that we're pushing you in. And it's almost like there needs to be this, this energy of just kind of letting go and going with the flow a bit more, and like let go of that control of the outcome and embrace a bit more of a feminine approach, regardless of your gender, to making things kind of happen. Whereas like a masculine energy is much more like, okay, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do it this day, this day, this day, or I'm going to work on myself or learn these skills or do these things. Like, and that's how I'm going to get to where I need to be. And it's like, yes, that's all well and good, but there's almost like a need for you to not be in that energy so much. Maybe you've been overly in that energy and it's asking you to balance it out with more passive energy, a more feminine energy, which is just letting things come to you, letting things just happen. It's almost like this is the card that they're wanting you to kind of embrace. They're wanting you to embrace, yes, this fierce kind of powerful, but like, stop trying so hard, if you will. I feel like you put all your eggs in one basket and then you get really disappointed when that basket doesn't appear. And it's almost like you need to go with the flow a little bit more and know that getting a no isn't the end of the world, and sometimes it's redirection, sometimes it's a better opportunity, sometimes it's something that we need to learn. It can be all these kind of things, but there's almost like there needs to be, you need to have a knowing that things are going on the right path, and to have that trust instead of controlling the outcome where you think it should be XYZ. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's pull a couple more tarot cards. Let's see what else wants to be said, guidance that you need to hear right now. Ooh, we got the 8 of Swords and the Knave, I always say it like that, Knave of Wands. So this is basically just kind of saying, yeah, you're kind of feeling like stuck here right now. You're feeling tied up, stuck, not really knowing which way to go. You feel like you're trying your all, you're trying different techniques, you're getting very masculine with whatever you're trying to create or allow into your life, and it's almost like there needs to be a let go to like let this kind of more fun exploration side come back into your life. And it's simple, but it's not simple. It's simple, but it's not simple, but it's easy to just let go and trust when you do hear something you weren't planning or wasn't a part of your plan, to go with the flow and trust that it is on purpose. Or, maybe you're trying to go on dates and kind of expand yourself, or work on reconnecting with your partner, and it's like nothing's really working. So this is like the opportunity to let go and kind of just stop trying. I know it's so counterintuitive to stop trying, but stop trying and just accepting where you are and what you're doing and what you're hearing. And maybe just use that as a sign that maybe I need to just stop and rest and reset and, get more back into this exploration, curious state of, it's going to happen, and you're just like curious. You're like, it's like embracing, expecting the unexpected, So let's see what else we have for you here. A new earth. It is happening. Keep holding the vision. Yeah, if that's not encouragement to, just keep going, I don't know what is. But yeah, all the signs point to a more passive, easier approach, which is great, as well as just embracing this knowing that it will happen, things will form and shift and translate exactly how it needs to be. And it's like to take the pressure off yourself a little bit. Like whatever, I feel like you need to have things accomplished by a certain age, or be married by a certain age, or have whatever by a certain age. And there's almost like you need to take the pressure off, because everyone's timeline is so different, where maybe your friends are, for example, getting married, but you aren't. And they have different lessons and timelines and blessings and journey than you do. We all are on our own journey. The same with like you have a friend who has a problem and you've already been through that problem, and you're like, I know exactly what they need to do, but they need to go on that lesson themselves. And so it's just like, trust the process. I know it's hard. Believe me. But there is this need to just trust and believe, and again, like try to have hope and belief that things are working out, but don't put so much weight and expectation on specific people or things or situations. Like, take that pressure off. Not in a negative way, like have that hope, have that curiosity, have that belief, have those affirmations, but don't do it in a naive way, and try to just take the pressure off. That's really what it's getting down to. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, I feel like you've been working hard, doing things, trying to figure out how to get where, do the whatever. There's like a lot of like pressure and intensity. And these cards are all saying the same thing, to just take a step back, take a breath, like refresh, like stop for like a month. Try doing nothing for a month about this specific thing that you're asking about, to give yourself a little vacation, whether that's trying to find someone to date, applying for jobs, whatever it is within reason, just taking a break from whatever you're trying to get guidance on. All right, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Wow. Interesting story. I pulled these cards about 2 weeks ago. I didn't see them, or maybe if I did see them, they all sat face down in a pile for group 1, 2, and 3 for 2 weeks, untouched, because I myself also needed a break. And it's just funny how the cards just relay a message no matter what. No matter what you need to hear, this is the perfect time that you need to hear it. And just, take the pressure off and go with the flow a little bit more. And that's all I have for you, group 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give the video a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your beautiful guidance reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're clicking on it, perfect timing for whatever you need a little bit of insight on, a little bit of guidance on, maybe career, maybe personal life, relationships, family situations, whatever it is, we are going to dive in and kind of see what you need to hear. And then I just want to say that this is a general reading, so obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer personal readings. Link is down below in the description box if you feel called. And let's get into what you need to hear. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the Magician, the mysterious Magician, and we have the King of Swords. There's definitely like an energy of empowerment here. Even with this illustration, here, there's this energy of you calling back your power, stepping back into that oomph, that, I don't even know what it would be called, but just kind of shaking off that kind of winter depression and stepping into like the summer and spring where you're feeling like empowered and energized and ready to go after things again. That's the kind of energy that is like being encouraged to you to find again. You have all the knowledge and tools and education and creativity that you would need to be able to like move forward, if that makes sense. But there is this need to express something, whether that's speaking your truth in a very honorable way, or stepping outside the box to create something with your voice or with your skills or with your talents, or like getting an opportunity to show up at work in a certain way, to not hide yourself away anymore. It's interesting because the Magician has this mask here. To like really be open, to like let the guard down, let the walls down, because there is this energy of collaboration, exploration, bonding, giving and taking kind of energy that wants to come into your life, maybe creatively, maybe whatever your situation could be. But there's this energy of, there's like someone wants to work with you, or there's an opportunity to work with someone, or like something in that regards. But there's this, there needs to be this reset of your energy. There needs to be this light bulb moment where you believe in yourself again, where you feel like I can do it all. And whatever it takes, obviously in a healthy way, to get there, I think is something that would be beneficial for you right now, to really step into that power. The King of Swords and the Magician here, those are very powerful cards. The King of Swords has got his kingdom, he's got his people, he's able to command with power and strength only by his voice. He doesn't have to perform or do. So there's almost this call to tap into this more powerful position of your voice and really embracing that powerful voice of yours. And it doesn't even have to be like creating a podcast or singing or something like that. It could just be in your personal relationships, really speaking your truth, setting your boundaries, saying how you feel, really taking command of you and yourself and what you give and what you take, and how the relationships are. Are they even? Are they balanced? In many avenues, but there's definitely this energy of like calling your power back, as well as like a possibility for collaboration, because you are stepping out of that shell, you're breaking free. There is this like powerful moment coming. I know this isn't so much guidance, but there is this energy shift happening here for you. So let's see what else, group 2, guidance you need to hear right now. What is some guidance you need to hear right now? Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, like making yourself available. There is this need to persevere, to keep going. There's like whatever you need to shift and change into your life. I feel like you're going to start making some changes, some radical changes that kind of make you feel more balanced, that you're able to give more of yourself to people. The 6 of Pentacles is all about giving. And so this illustration is a little bit intense, but regardless of the illustration, there is this need to share yourself instead of keeping yourself and your gifts hidden away, to share. Now, when I say gifts, like you being you as an individual is just as much of a gift, and how you interact with people that you care about or people that you see at the grocery store or whatever is just as important as someone who paints and creates a painting. Because you in your everyday interactions, like that makes the whole spectrum of your life. Our life isn't made of multiple giant great events, if you will. There's events, but they're not common. You know what is common? How you say hello to your coworkers in the morning. What's the first thing you do out of bed? Like, you're doing that every single day, relatively. How you speak to your friends. How do you take care of yourself, your animals? How you take care of the day-to-day businesses. Taking care of you know, the annoying to-do list, like getting an oil change or whatever it is. Like, that's really what makes you and your life, you know, like, it's not like the big goal of, oh, I got a promotion. It's like, well, what do you do on the day-to-day that makes you who you are? And that's what these interactions we all have with each other is really what makes life special. And, you know, just by shifting that, it seems small and insignificant, you know, how you greet your partner when they come home from a long day of work. Do you sit on the couch and say hello and wave to them, or do you get up and like greet them? Or maybe you think about time and time again, like writing like them a note, or, you know, like what is it on the day to day? Because like it seems so insignificant. But it's the same thing as like brushing your teeth. Sure, yeah, you could go without brushing your teeth, but overall, the activity of brushing your teeth twice a day, in the long term, is powerful. In the short term, not so much. Oh, like I missed brushing my teeth, whatever. Like, but it's all about the little things in life and how they add up to make you and your interactions and your choices powerful. You know, if I do say so. So, let's see what else we have here. We have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Yeah. There's almost this need for you to open yourself up, to let things in, to work on those day-to-day things, like those little things that create us. So none of it really matters, you know, like it does, but it doesn't. You know, we're just a little speck of dirt on this planet. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, I feel like figuring out what you want and having some kind of plan, goals set in stone, kind of coming back to your power again. You're going to be like unstoppable at that point, you know, you're going to be able to be unshakable. And yeah, tangent here. All right, last but not least, we have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. So that's all I have for you, group number 2. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. Take it if it resonates. Feel free to give the video a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading for guidance that you kind of need to hear right now, or maybe some encouragement, some, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, so this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer personal readings. Link is down below if you feel called. But yeah, this is just going to be a good old guidance, positive kind of motivation. What do you need to hear right now? Your current situation, whether that's career, your life, relationships, whatever it is. We're going to just dive in and see kind of what could be useful for you right now. Okay, so we have 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. I love these very 80s looking cards. 7 of Swords. 887. I feel like I would recommend Googling that as an angel number for additional messages once this video is kind of over. It's just very, I don't know, it strikes me as very interesting. So the 8 of Cups is all about walking away from something that you've really invested a lot of time, energy, love, care, your heart and soul into. And it doesn't have to be just a relationship, it can be towards whatever situation. But I feel like there's this energy that you're sitting in where you've tried, you've waited, you've been patient, you've put in time, energy, and effort, and you are just not getting back what you deserve, or what maybe you're putting in XYZ and you are not getting that reciprocated in a way that feels fair and balanced and equal. Perhaps it is a job that you are being asked to do way more above your pay grade, or, it just like it slides in there, and then you're like, why am I like, this is not my job. Like, why am I doing this? This is all well and good, but for what cause? Like, am I going to get paid extra? Probably not. Like, so there's this need to to just notice and step up and see these things that are happening. A relationship, maybe you are putting in a ton of effort and time and energy, and it's not reciprocated. And a relationship could be platonic as well. It could be with a friendship, it could be a boss, it could be family, whatever it is. If it's not reciprocal, you're just kind of taking note. But it's like a very powerful taking note. You're just like, this isn't serving me. Like, I feel like I'm pouring all my time and energy into this thing and I get nothing back. This doesn't feel fair. There's also like this energy of the Seven of Swords where there is sneakiness around you, where maybe these people, I just noticed that this rock sculpture totally looks like that rock sculpture. And it's almost like you're starting to notice, even if it's not coming from a malicious place, you're starting to notice that people maybe ask a lot of you, or put a lot on your plate, or they're just without consideration, and it's just like you're burnt out and exhausted, and you're finally starting to notice all this that's happening. There's a full moon in this picture, there's a full moon here, like everything's kind of coming to light, if you will. Like all these things that were once in the shadow and perhaps hidden, you're kind of finally starting to see, wait a second, like this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel balanced, this doesn't feel equal, this doesn't feel like how it should be feeling. I feel like burnt out and exhausted, even though I got a good booty. Like I feel like it doesn't feel right. So it's like, I feel like you need to be taking a step back and like really watching what's happening, really like paying attention to what's happening. And then here with the Eight of Pentacles, it definitely feels like a rebuilding of perhaps not starting from scratch, because you already have 8 pentacles. It's not starting from the Ace of Pentacles, but there is this like shift. This lightning really reminds me of the Tower, as well as this kind of symbolism, but it's like, and the snake here shedding of its skin for something new. That's the energy I get out of this card, is you're not starting over, you are shedding your skin to release something that doesn't serve you, so that you can step into this more powerful self. You're kind of just getting rid of the excess dead skin of things around you and people and situations. Like you're kind of just being like cleaning out, spring cleaning. Whenever you're watching this, it is like a spring cleaning vibe. And I just really get the guidance or message that take time and go through your social media and clean that too. Unfollow people who don't align, who don't feel good to see, anything that just doesn't feel right. And if it's a friend and you don't want to offend them, you could do the hiding thing. There's ways around it. You don't have to be like, I hate you. It's like, for my mental health, I really don't care. I don't want to see you dealing with whatever you're dealing with, good or bad. Like, it's just taking power back of your life, and what do you want to be consuming? You know, there's this new shift that you're going through, and you don't care. It's beautiful. So let's see what else you need. Group 3, some additional guidance. We have the 5 of Cups. And 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. 5 and 5 here. So 5 is the number of change, shifts. Kind of almost like a 10, if you will, but 5s are all about change and shaking things up and excitement. You know, the 5 of Cups, again, is all about kind of walking away. Like being like, not so much walking away, but just, I don't know, things coming to truth, you know, feeling kind of sad and disdained and just like hopeless and not hopeful, hopeless. And then the 5 of Pentacles is, feeling like, again, left out in the cold. You know, just feeling lost, feeling stuck, being like doing the same old patterns with the same people. But this 8 of Pentacles just gives me so much hope. Like, I don't know, for some reason the purple in it just really like vibes with you cutting out all these things that you're finally seeing don't feel good and aren't fulfilling you and aren't bringing you happiness, and these people and whatever it may be, you're just kind of cutting out the bull crap. You know, you're just like, it just doesn't serve me. But there's this empowering you here in the middle where you're just taking your power back. You're calling it back. You're stepping forward. You're shedding your skin. You're restarting. 5, you know, you're done. You're done with whatever it is that you're asking about. You're done with it. And you're ready to shift into something brighter. Ooh, Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yes, we love to see that. It's really interesting. These cards all were sitting on my table for about 2 weeks because I needed a break. And yeah, it's just funny how even 2 weeks passed, I didn't even see them. You know, it just is, it's meant to be at the right timing. Whenever you're seeing this is what you need to hear. Earth, we have learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So yeah, finding that balance of, I don't know, just seeing through the bullcrap. That's kind of what I get. Like, you're just seeing beyond the illusions that people like to put in front of you. Like, you're seeing beyond the falsities, you know, you're seeing beyond someone's smile. You're like, well, what's really behind that? Like, there's this, you're just kind of seeing it all. Ooh, random little nugget there. Prosperity lies ahead. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, there is a positive outcome to these struggles. You know, there is, again, I would Google that number 887. I feel like it's pretty significant for some reason. I have no idea what it would be, but I think it's going to be whatever website pops up for you and that you feel called to search what that number is. That's going to be your additional message. That's all I got to say. All right. And we have health. I honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And we have patience. Accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah. That's all I have for you, Group 3. I hope this gave you a little bit of insight and encouragement into kind of going forward with whatever situation you're dealing with. Feel free to give the video a like, comment, subscribe if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.